have a radio on the sailboat, and I turn the radio on.
You have to kind of have, right?
And I turn the autopilot on because sometimes I need it while I'm doing other things.
I got to figure that out. I actually found the autopilot box inside another compartment, but so I think it's a bad connection somewhere. So I got to figure out why it's doing that. That's one of the things I'm trying to figure out on my own. Warming up, boy, it sure takes forever. Okay, let's see this.
All right, so you get on a boat, you don't know who's driven it, you don't know how it was left, right? So what you do is you turn the wheel all the way to one side. Okay, and I'm just gonna pick this spoke. Okay, you can pick any one, but pick one, and then you're gonna hold it. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a quarter, right?
Yep.
So to get it centered, it's half of that.
Right.
So
2 and an 1/8.
1, 2, and an 1/8.
There we go. That's easy to know.
So there you go.
That's too easy.
That's how you figure it out.
Wow.
Yeah. So now it should be centered.
Nice. Oh. Cool. And we want to go waste 1/8 of a mile since we're cool. Okay.
Awesome.
So,
all right. Now
yeah.
everything's running. We're good. We're in neutral. Not going anywhere. We should have the rudder centered. So let's go entire and
tire down.
So what we'll do is, while we're here, we have a good vantage point. We're going to check.
Yep.
And what am I checking?
Weather.
Is somebody's coming in?
Someone's moving out there. I can see from the bay pretty much all the way in, and I can't see any sailboats coming in from the left.
Right. What else can I check while I'm here?
The wind direction?
Nope.
Nope.
Wind direction is cool, but like what I'm looking for is the water. If the water looks calm,
yep.
Great.
But we got lucky this morning because it's pretty chilled at the moment. There's a little bit of ripple over there because we're in the open way.
Yeah, it could be that, or somebody could have their engine on
running.
And they could have their outflow. So we're looking for ripples,
right,
to see if we're about to pull out with somebody else is pulling out. Because if we're faster than they are, we're going to get stuck waiting. And then what could that mean? That could mean we could drift.
And then we have to screw around with it.
And it's tricky. It's tricky when you're drifting.
Yes. Without bow thrusters.
Without bow thrusters. Or stern thrusters
or
even.
Stern thrusters. Oh, I don't need this thing on my neck anymore. Okay.
All right. So since that's really your entry point, might as well just walk it all the way back.
Yep.
You know, you can do it pretty quick.
Hopefully this stays put. I put this on yesterday. It looks like it's okay.
Double check.
There's so much junk around here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we'll be all right with that. Oh, this you said put down?
Yeah.
I thought that looked new.
Yeah, yep. I did it yesterday half-assed because I don't actually have the correct. I actually lost the bolt down there. This one next?
Yep. Yep, go for it. So you just feed it through, yeah. Just throw it on if you like.
Enough.
So remember, the way to get that is to underhand it.
Okay.
And then it'll come with you. I'm going to show you right quick.
Oh, okay.
So if you go like this, right, there's a loop back there. Underhand that loop. It'll come with you. Yeah, we don't need that. Just undo it from the bitter end.
Okay.
And then we'll
do our fancy.
Yeah, we'll just clean it up. She's trying to back off from you.
Before we do this, let me go turn the GoPro on,
Yeah.
so I don't have to run in there when we're uncooked.
Go for it.
Okay, I think that's working. Okay,
We're
I
good?
think it's working.
All right, let's get it.
Okay,
To the bridge.
bridge we go.
All right,
Okay.
you want to do it?
Yep.
All right, so here we go. Stand up always. Stand in control. So you're going to bump it into reverse. Nope. Bump it in. Now pull it back up. All right, now watch what's happening. Are we kind of trending a little bit?
Yep.
So we'll go back here just a hair and then up. Now back on both. Now neutral. Now wait and let it develop. We don't have a lot of wind. We're not worried too much. We're watching our trend from our bow horizon.
Yep.
Are we turning too much? No, it looks pretty fine. You know, we're just
Doing
going
its
to roll
thing.
right out. So go ahead and bump it back one more time.
Maybe a little bit on that one.
There you go. And then one more bump. All right.
Then I'm going to go left on this one once we clear the dock, and right on this
Go
one.
one bump of that right now.
Which
Just
one?
one bump of the port reverse.
Port reverse. To get the maneuver started.
Just to start it and to continue our momentum back. So we got lots of room. Lots of room. Now, what you can do if you really want to start it, you can. So what I would do is go port now, and then now turn it. So port reverse, starboard forward. Now watch, because the starboard's going to win. So you got to be careful. We're watching. Pull the starboard back. Starboard forward.
That's swinging the right around.
Port neutral. Go. Port forward. There you go.
That stops the swing.
All right. Now we're going to watch our rudder. So we're both forward. So let's start using the helm a little bit now.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and steer it out straight. Kind of see what's going on. Now go neutral so we can approach this corner slow. There you go.
So whichever way we want the bow to go, like if we want the bow to go to the right, we're going to pump up the left port.
Yes.
And then if we're going to go to right, we're going to pump up the... So starboard turn is port engine.
We're drifting a little to the left, so let's get ourselves over here. Yeah, you can use that. There you go.
Steering wheel is fairly straightforward, so understanding this is... What's that?
It is. It looks like it's windy out there. There's a lot of water moving out there.
It looks really choppy, doesn't it?
It sure does. All right, so when we come out here, so yeah, steering wheel's pretty straightforward. So using the
I'd like to learn more on this.
Using the engine control, so we're gonna push it over, we're drifting away, we're pushing away, then we'll push that, that'll be
Slow
fine.
it down.
And then, because now we're driving in this direction.
Right.
So if you put your engines forward, both engines forward, rudder's fairly forward, you're going to drive whichever direction the bow is facing.
Right.
So,
should I start a turn?
Start that turn.
It's not doing it. Maybe gas, I guess.
What I'm doing is I'm increasing the thrust on your starboard engine.
Yep.
You're just doing this
That
just
brakes,
fine.
that's also braking it.
It's also braking it. Now we're going to. All right. Now both forward and drive us out. Steering wheel.
Oh.
Steering wheel. I just want us more away from that because we're drifting.
Yeah.
Okay. So how we are now,
Yep.
I'm going to push that direction.
Oh, that way gives me a little bit more.
Give you more control. All right.
Nice. Yeah, it is totally just that corner and in and out. That's freaky.
Yeah.
And then this really helps improve upon this.
It does.
Power and then the, whatever the
But you want to be careful and not get, what do they call it? They call it whiskey throttle, but you're not drunk. So a whiskey throttle is when you're like, oh, huh, and then people get scared and they throttle out of a position.
No, you just want to.
No, you want to be calculated, right? Like I bumped up the throttle a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit.
It's like an airplane.
Because
You just got to give it 10. Let the plane do its thing.
Yeah. Although with small planes, you usually go full throttle.
Full throttle just to get it off the ground, right?
You're full throttle for anything, unless you're like massaging it in a steep turn or something, right? So, all right. So go ahead and execute a 180 here, however you want to do it. Okay, so what you did there, we never want to do that. We always want to go stop in neutral.
Okay, slow it down.
And no, not to slow it down, because the transmission is spinning that way.
Oh, so
you don't ever go straight into one direction, straight into another. You want to stop in neutral.
Gotcha. So I want to go
Try and go like this. If you're going, you're going and you want to go neutral. And as long as you can say neutral, that's how long you pause for.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right?
Yes.
If it's less than the word neutral, it's too short.
Too short.
And you want to do that to preserve the life of your transmission. If
Yeah.
it happens a couple of times, if it happens in an emergency, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
You do it all the time, you're going to jack up yourself.
Right.
We don't want that.
No.
All right, so we're already trending, so might as well let nature work with us.
Okay, so
all
I'm
right,
going to go forward, starboard,
Uh-huh.
and then reverse port.
Okay.
And then I can always speed up, which I don't need to do.
Now, what if that rock wasn't there, but a $15 million yacht was there? Would you have gone starboard forward?
No, I'd have gone that way. I would have gone starboard.
So what I was looking for was
Reverse.
start port reverse, so that way you're not pushing your momentum that way. Because what always wins? Forward or reverse?
Forward.
Forward always wins. Now look at where we are.
Yes.
See how we're still driving? Look how close we are to that rock. We were over here.
Yeah,
Now, and the wind is pushing us, and we're driving because forward always wins. So go starboard neutral. Right? And then we're just going to bump this reverse to slow our progress there. Now go starboard reverse.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. There we go. Now we're reversing on both. Now we're just playing. But we're also pulling ourselves back, so that way we're not steering around that corner to steer into that corner.
Right.
Easy straight lines. All right, neutral, because now we're going to drift for a little bit. Now let's watch how we drift. How can we watch how we drift? We use relationships to our surroundings, right? We see this pier right here. We see the rock right here, right? We're noticing a slight twist, not much. We're almost kind of straight into the wind. So, but we're noticing what's happening. We notice our trends.
We're being pushed back a little bit. So what I would do is I'd go that and then neutral.
If you wanted to pause it.
If I wanted to slow it down.
But we're not going anywhere, and the wind's going to stop us. So
yeah.
Okay, so now the wind's kind of making us drift a little.
So I'm going to
go
go starboard forward. And then reverse on that one.
Okay.
To swing it around a bit faster.
Hey, Captain, go starboard neutral.
Starboard neutral.
Okay, because remember, forward always wins, right? And what's in front of us? We don't want to go forward, we want to turn.
Right.
Right? So let that port reverse take us over more. Hey, Captain, really quick, There's a rip on Leiloha's jib on the leech, and it's probably about 24 inches. Right before the sail, go neutral, slow this down. And then as we're pointing straight into the fairway, then we'll go both forward and we'll drive with the wheel. Okay, go for it. What do you think? Just no jib today, or can it? Yeah, on the leech, right before the seam. Just above that bottom blue section. So it's pretty far on the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, yeah. And right now it's a clean line right up the seam on the back of the sail. But like, yeah. So we should probably, yeah. So get us over here. We'll want to steer it more. Okay, you're good. Yeah. Neutral. Port reverse. Okay, I will. Starboard forward. Starboard neutral. Okay, cool. Starboard forward. Port neutral. All right, bud. Thanks so much. All right, bye. All right, now let's. Now it looks like we're okay here. Now watch what we're doing. Watch what we're doing. Go port forward. Port neutral. Port reverse. Starboard neutral. Now I'm just going to increase so that way we don't go too much that way.
Yes.
Now we're going to go both forward. Neutral and forward. Steer it. Steer it. Steer it for that kink in the dock. Do you know where it is?
Yes, just to the left of the pillar.
Right. It's in between that pillar and the stump, whatever is over there.
Yes.
Go ahead and go both forward. And that'll help you steer out. All right. Neutral.
Well, it's hard with this thing because you can't really tell whether it's leveling out or not.
You want to get going over there. We don't want to offset our balance too much with the engines, so put that in neutral. We're just going to steer this out, okay? We're going to aim. It looks fine. Looks like we're drifting here fine. We're going to get a little tighter here.
A bit more forward.
Just bump it forward for us. All right, very good. So we're pretty far over here, right?
Yep.
So we want to make that line from coming down the fairway.
So I'm going to do this.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We're okay. All right.
A bit more juice forward.
No. We're going to
Start on turn.
port reverse.
Port reverse.
Starboard forward.
Starboard forward.
Port neutral. Starboard neutral. Port forward.
Okay, I'm going to let you.
That's okay. Yeah, we're in a weird spot right here. It's
Yeah.
not easy.
No. almost need to swing the rear around a little bit more, right?
I
Which
don't
doesn't
actually.
matter.
I actually don't want it to swing that much
Oh.
because we have a long way to go.
Okay, left side's coming up. Left side's closed.
It's okay
It's good.
because we're still drifting to the
Yeah,
left, to the right.
Yeah. I'm just doing you sort of eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is by far the hardest part.
All right, now we're drifting over. Yeah, now we're drifting over too much. We took too much speed, so we're gonna bump off of the dock there. Bump, 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 hit it. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna pull away.
That's exactly where I have the fender anyway. That's
Yeah. Damn, our stern's too far. I don't like that.
could have made these spaces a little wider.
Yeah.
Would have been nice. But we got lots of room behind.
So the big trick that we're going to learn here is to pace our drift. So as you saw us sliding over, we were sliding over,
Yes.
right? So we just want to pace that drift.
And that's all about the wind speed. That's the slow wind.
It's the wind and it's also the boat inertia.
There's so much boat to slow down.
Yeah.
Whew.
All right. So.
There's a big something going on the corner there.
Something, yeah. Could be a boat startup. Good eye. Could be wind just pushing through the channel.
Yep.
We're not sure. Just the slip.
Just the slip. Pretty cool.
That's fun. Look at that. It looks like something's over here, but I
Valve
think it's
thruster
just
maybe on his boat?
No, it's just the wind channel.
Maybe his dinghy's on that side.
No, it's right here.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's on his boat right there. Now look at this. The wind is really pushing us over, right?
Yep. It's definitely got the juice to get out of trouble, right? Driving a tractor.
Right. Like a skid steer or something.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I can't believe the torque this thing's got. It's got a lot of torque. Wow, this wind's really beginning to. It's very protected in there. So really, it's this in and out bit. It's quite tricky.
All right, here you go. So for here, we're going to use the wheel, and then once we pull out of here, we'll do another turnaround, and then we'll come back in.
I gotta get the center thing figured out because we need to know where it's at.
Yeah, and also what that is too is like you're just okay. So yeah, go neutral. Give him time. Are you gonna stop there, guy? You look like you're stopping there. So be careful on that because we don't want to drift that way as we already are. So we're going to push away from there. All right, now we'll go both forward. And so drive us straight at that orange triangle, the red triangle. Okay, straight at that. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to balance the wheel. So find it, hone in on it, watch the trend off the bow, and then make sure we're holding it. And once we're holding it, we're going to leave it there. All right, so that'll be our center. Okay. All right, looks pretty good.
Looks like we kind of nailed it. I think that's...
I don't hate it. All right, so go neutral. Okay, and now go...
Wow, that makes me throwing it off.
Yeah, I think we also have a little bit asymmetric thrust. So go ahead and turn us around however you want to do that. Which way? Want to go that way? Okay, that's cool.
And I would use this to slow the reverse, which I don't need to do. Maybe I'm going to do that. It's going to give me a little bit of...
So remember, the wind's pushing you backwards, so you want to moderate your backwards motion, right? We don't need to go backwards. There you go. A little bit of forward.
Go ahead. Roger, thank you very much.
All right, now you can pull that reverse up a little. Bump it. There you go, pull it off. Pump it again.
This really makes a big difference using this stuff here. Wow, what a difference that makes.
Now go starboard neutral. Starboard neutral. Okay. Pull that port throttle up a hair. Just bump it. That's good. Okay. Now put that in neutral and watch your trend. Watch your momentum. Right?
Yep.
Now go port forward because you're swinging that way, so counter it. And then now go starboard forward. Starboard forward. Okay. Now drive it in with the wheel.
Now I'm actually doing it's actually muscle memory coming in.
You're seeing how it affects everything.
Mm-hmm. You almost set up with these and then determine how quickly you want to do it with the throttle.
No. You don't want to have to use the throttle. You don't want to have to use you don't want to have to do it. You want to be able to do it just with the idle engine speed. Just put it in forward, put it in neutral, put it in reverse, put it in neutral. That's all you want to be able to do.
Oh, you really don't want to mess with this.
You don't want to have to do that. Because when you can do it just with that, you're on it.
And it saves gas.
Yeah. Well, it saves a lot of things. Let's put this in neutral. We've got some momentum here. All right. Now get us straight onto that pylon. You see the one that's straight ahead?
Yep.
Okay. Once we get a beamless vessel, we'll go, so yeah, you got the rudder turned over, go a little bit, another turn to the left. There you go. Now go starboard forward. Starboard forward. Port reverse. Starboard neutral. The wind is really pushing us.
Yeah, the wind is really
starboard forward.
Starboard. Wakey thing going on over there.
That's just a channel of wind slick sliding through. Okay, now port neutral. drive us into that. Stay on this side, drive us into that corner like we were doing before with the wheel. All right, get over into this side a little bit. Okay, good. More. You're too far on this side. We want to be at least centered or over. Go neutral. Yeah, steer it over with the wheel. Good job. You know what? I like this. So anymore, we're going to go for the stump.
Okay.
Just go for the stump.
Big column, right?
No, that's the big column. There's that little thing. That's
That one.
right under the bow of that boat.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so just like we're doing
Yeah,
here.
because we're actually drifting this way.
So now, because the wind is over there, it's pushing us over, right? So that's why we want it to be over here. So we're metering momentum.
Yeah, we're kind of drifting. A little bit more punch or not?
Right. So give her don't do that too much because it's gonna mess us up. Go starboard forward.
Complete a lot? Oh.
Nope, that's it. Go starboard forward. Neutral.
We're gonna let the wind swing us to that far.
The wind's gonna push the whole boat. We don't want that. Starboard forward. Neutral. Yep. Port reverse. Port reverse. Neutral. Both forward. The neutral. Port reverse. Neutral. Starboard forward. Neutral. Port reverse. Neutral. Starboard forward. Neutral. Starboard forward. No, that's port. Port reverse. Starboard neutral. Both reverse. Neutral. Starboard forward. Neutral. Port reverse. You're gonna pull us around. We're gonna do it again. Starboard forward.
This is by far the hardest part of the whole thing.
1,000%. It's like landing. Starboard neutral. Starboard forward. Starboard neutral.
Yeah, this
Starboard
is
forward.
This is the most. This is like putting a needle in a threading a needle.
Yeah. Port neutral. Port forward. All right. Now remember, the wind's coming from there, so we can hang middle or inside so we don't get blown over. Go to the wheel. Gives you a whole new appreciation for how I was able to come in here on the first time, huh?
Jesus Christ. So much.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, you can liken it to hitting the numbers on a landing on a carrier deck.
Yeah. You got to think what the boat's doing. It's like, what is the boat doing?
There's so much movement that you're trying to balance out and trying to mediate.
Install that. That must be just wind
Neutral.
noise. Neutral. That's just wind noise.
Yeah, that's what it is. Just, port forward.
Oh, there's a kayak coming in.
That's okay. Don't move. Kayak,
The kayak will have
starboard
to
reverse.
Starboard reverse. They can shift that our way, right? We have right away.
No, we don't. But
No?
he should also know that he's, playing around where big boats are.
Yeah, this is another tough spot.
neutral. Both forward. Use the wheel to get us out. Steer it, steer it.
Fun. This is been more. This is fun.
Yeah. It's like, you know, your first time landing or flying stalls fun. You're like,
Yes,
jeez.
Jesus. I've got a smile on it. It's almost like your first solo, you know?
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, you get that big.
Almost.
You did it for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
quite soloed yet.
First solo is nerve-wracking, man.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm a good pilot. Like, I knew I was a good pilot. I knew how to fly. But like when you do it by yourself, you're like, oh fuck,
Shit, it's in you.
nobody's here to save me.
No.
Like, because I've been in positions where like my stalls would like fall into a spin because of being cross-coordinated and using the aileron instead of the rudder to stay level. And so I would go to do the stall recovery, right? And it wouldn't work. And I'm like, hands in the air, Tina, save us! and she would just come in and straighten it all out. And I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, because my first solo was a glider.
Oh man.
So I didn't have a go around. And they put air brakes out, you're coming down quick. And they say, land us now. We have a failure.
There you go, neutral.
So I got my pilot's license in gliders first. And then because that taught me how to fly.
Yeah.
And then transitioned into power. And I started on some power.
So turn us around with the engines. I would, yeah.
Do what I'm familiar with first, because I don't want to turn that way because there's a boat right there.
Sure, yeah,
And
it's fair.
There's nothing here. So to me, this is, unless we came in this way, then I'd be comfortable to do that. And I wouldn't be too close to that guy.
Yeah, and then also things that it's like, yes, there is, theoretically, turning the engines opposite ways will turn us around, right? Go starboard neutral. But we also want to understand that's in like a perfect clean situation, right? If we're already sliding forward, what's going to spin us faster? Just ripping it apart, or what? Tell me.
Throttle, a little bit of throttle. Wow, this is amazing.
Go starboard forward. So the wind is pushing us that we're not able to overcome it.
It's really choppy out here. It's actually kind of cool.
So not throttle. What would be your first input? If you're already sliding forward and you want to start turning around?
I would do this and then steering wheel.
No. Your first input would be to reverse in the direction you want to go.
Oh.
Right? Because you're already going forward.
Right. Oh, right.
So you
need
pull
to,
this back and it'll start swinging it like a shopping cart.
You need to put one of these into reverse to slow down the forward motion.
Exactly. Because otherwise you're just going to make a skid.
Into it.
Yes. All right, here we go. Balance us out. Both forward. All right, drive it. Get it over there some, because we're going to get pushed over. Get it over here some.
I do wish these controls were a little more, but it's good that they're not, because in the next boat I own one day, I'm going to be, oh my god, this is like driving a Cadillac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, you have no idea the stuff that they have on new boats anymore.
It's like makes driving, you could do it in your sleep, right?
Yeah, it's night and day. It's
good to learn. It's good to learn on a boat like this where you have to do it manually.
Exactly.
None of that fancy shit.
All right.
See, for me, I feel like I'm going a little fast, but I don't know, maybe not.
If you ever feel like you're going fast,
Yeah.
go neutral and just wait and let it develop, right? There's no reason to rush into anything, right? Now, we do want to stay kind of close over here to this boat. Why? Because when we start to turn, we're going to drift that way. And if we're over here, that's going to give us more room to come back.
Right.
We don't want to have to deal with all that. We just want to come around. Now, granted, no, we never want to shave a corner. However, go neutral. You can get lined up. Make sure this is the
pole?
rudder is straight on something, not on the pole. Kind of more on this boat right here. Goes port reverse.
On this point right here.
Yeah, you're okay right there with the helm. Once you're using the engines, no more wheel. Wheel is not going to help you. It'll only mess you up a little bit. All right, go starboard forward. No, port neutral. Port reverse. Port reverse.
I got
Starboard forward.
starboard forward. Okay, twisting around.
Okay, you're okay. All right, now coming around. Everything's smooth. Doing fine. Now go port neutral. Port forward. Steal with the wheel. Get us over to this side.
Okay.
So we want to stay tight over here. Stay tight, stay tight. Get over there. There you go. Now start unloading it. Not too fast, just start to. Okay, there you go. Yep, keep that drive, You're fine. Stay over here more, Stay over here more. The wind's gonna blow you, so you got lots of room. You're fine. You're pointing at the flag.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we want, neutral. Okay, now wheel. Just gonna balance it, wait for it. Let's just let everything develop. Right here. Slow down for that turn, boy. Okay, go pop it forward, reverse. Neutral. Okay, that's fine.
Stops the swing.
Starboard forward. Neutral. Okay, this is good. This is shaping up much better. All right. Bump them both forward. Neutral.
Eventually we'll go port
All right,
reverse.
we're gonna go port reverse now.
Now?
Now let it go. Port reverse. Starboard forward. Port neutral. Starboard neutral. Port forward. Port neutral. Port reverse. Neutral. Both forward. Neutral. Starboard forward.
Oh,
No,
wrong one.
no, that's okay. Neutral. Port reverse. Starboard reverse.
Oh, starboard reverse.
Yep. Now both neutral. Now both forward. Both neutral. Port reverse. You see how quickly that wind got onto us?
Yes.
Go starboard forward. Port neutral. Port reverse. Neutral. Port forward. Port reverse. That was my fault. Shouldn't have bumped it so hard. Oh, we almost had it. That's okay.
It's okay, we didn't hit anything.
It's okay.
We didn't hit the damn thing that
No.
time.
Neutral. It's not great, but it's okay. We got those
Yep.
fenders. So here, get us in the rest of the way. What do you think? Cool. Neutral. Port. Yep. Now remember, the wind is slowly pushing us back too.
Yeah.
So port forward.
Forward.
Yeah.
I go port forward, starboard
It's okay.
reverse.
Hold what you're doing. Yeah. Starboard reverse. You're good. You're great. This is perfect. Now go all neutral. Let it all just sit. Let it all sit. All right, bump this reverse. Okay. Wild ride. All right,
Wild ride.
still got 45 minutes.
So we're gonna do another one.
Let's do another one.
Then we be done.
Sure. Okay, now wait. Before we get out of here,
You gotta straighten up.
we want to get kind of straightish. So go for it. Do what you want to do to get straight. That's fine. Neutral. That's fine. Yeah, just let this develop. All right. How are you measuring your straight?
By measuring the dock.
Perfect. That's
Dock-
exactly what you want to do.
Dock inside of the
Use your
boat.
reference. Yes, exactly. Good job. Neutral.
Trying to get the front pulpit centered on the dock.
Mm-hmm. We don't have to, but like right now, this is fine. We're doing great.
Yeah, we're
this
not
is
hitting-
excellent.
Not hitting anything.
Now we can go. We can bump them both. No, reverse. Neutral. Okay. Now you can go. Nope, not that way. You're turning the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
Neutral. All neutral. Okay. Now slow down. Reset. How much
Okay.
time do we have?
Lots of time.
Lots of time. Cool. Starboard forward. Cool. Neutral. All right. Now tell me. Don't do it. Just tell me what to do.
I would go port reverse,
Go port reverse, and then
neutral.
okay. Starboard forward.
Starboard.
Starboard forward.
So we don't hit that. And then I'm gonna go reverse on
Not
the
yet.
port.
Let the forward start.
Okay, I'd go full forward now.
Wait for it. Now go full forward.
Full forward. There we go. And
There
then
you
steer.
go. And steer it out. Pretty close, man. You're making moves. Good job. You're making moves.
Dang. Yeah, this is definitely making me get a good feel for the boat. Now this is the other bitch because you got that wind pushing us around.
Okay. You're gonna stay hammered on.
Nope.
Nope. Good.
In a minute, I'm going to start turning. I'm going to start doing the engine.
Go port forward. Starboard reverse. Now starboard reverse. Yep. Good. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to increase the throttle. You got them switched.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to increase them both. Now I'm less on them. Go starboard, port neutral. Okay, port forward. Starboard neutral. Wow. Pull this back.
Wind is really serious. Eh?
Yeah,
It's not in our favor this way.
not at all.
Okay.
Go for it. Drive us out.
I can't believe them. God.
Yeah, it's got good torque.
Gets you out of trouble real quick. The right moves.
With the right moves. Yeah.
That could get you into trouble real quick too.
Get you right into trouble.
I got a nice dead center. Okay, I'm going to start aiming. Once I get past this side, start aiming for the center of it. Okay. Stop the drift now.
Man, I want to see more of this boat.
I know, isn't that brilliant?
It looks neat, man. If you just imagine like all the wood fixed and all the paint fixed, and like it would look amazing. That's old school. Like I'm not huge for that. Go neutral. Like this big ladder that you have to climb up and down.
No, that sucks.
I
You
would-
need a sideboarding on it. It looks like they have sideboarding on that side.
Well, 100% it does, but that's not for boarding. That's for water access.
Oh, that's
Alright,
yeah. That's
so now look at how we're drifting.
yeah. So
Alright,
now we
so
need
now
to
what do you want to do? Okay.
and speed up the reverse. Speed up the forward.
No,
Going a
fine.
little fast. Okay, maybe not.
You're spinning quicker. But,
Yeah, that's good. Keep forgetting, and that slows the reverse down. I wonder how well this boat would do in a nice choppy trip to Catalina.
You don't want that, I promise.
Not in this.
You don't want it, period. It's not comfortable. You want the trip to Catalina to be like cruising through the bay.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What's your call?
Neutral, forward to stop the reverse.
Now you better start steering.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Steering. I don't need to use those.
You could have, but once you made that decision to start driving forward,
Just do it.
yeah. Unless we were closer. If we were like this close, I probably would have not let you do that. Get over there more. Get over there more. Over there more. Because look, we're drifting that way. Get over here more. Now slowly drive it over. Nice. How's your speed?
Full. Should I neutral it?
Probably.
Just to, yeah, probably a good idea. We are kind of hauling ass. I don't know what speed we're doing. 2 knots. It's like, it's just got some fluff there.
Start turning that wheel to the left. Because we're drifting over to the right.
This gives you some upper arm exercise using this wheel.
Yeah.
Must be like, God, these people training right next to my $1 boat.
That's not doing it.
You don't think?
Right. No, port reverse. Okay, starboard forward. It's port neutral. Port forward. No? Both forward.
Oh, gotcha.
Remember, we do have to make this turn. We just
Yes.
want to slow the turn.
Right.
More. There you go, a little more. All right, go neutral. Hug the road. Hug the road. Doing good. Oh, shit. Saw one.
Yeah.
Good. Straighten it out because it's going to get away from us. We are pretty good with the wheel, okay?
Okay.
So it should be fine.
Just let it stick for a few minutes, seconds.
Let's drift on in. Let's bump it forward. Starboard forward. Port reverse. Good. Starboard forward. Both neutral. Both neutral. Neutral. Okay. For it. For it. For it. Port reverse. Neutral. Starboard forward. Port reverse. Good. Good. Wait for it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Let go. Neutral. Starboard forward. Neutral. Port reverse. Excellent. Neutral. Let it develop. This is good. We like this. All right. Starboard forward. All right. Port reverse. Both neutral. Now do it again. Now both neutral. Both reverse. Now neutral.
Almost had it.
We're still drifting, and it's managing that drift that's just challenging.
It's just that wind.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do from here, okay, is we're just gonna go both forward, and now we're just gonna let this.
Your skills to test too, doesn't it?
It does. I always enjoy a good test.
Wow, we got it in. We got it in. Nice.
All right. So because the wind is pushing us,
Yeah.
when we're gonna go dock, what we'll do is we'll creep her up.
Now, would it be safe to put it in a very slight forward motion up against the dock so it doesn't back out?
Some people do that, but you don't need to do that. And if you did that, it wouldn't be good for you because your bow is too raked.
Right, it probably would want to drive the dock, right?
Yeah. Especially with this power that you have,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be great. All right, so. So what we're doing is we're putting it just a little farther forward.
Yeah.
That way when the wind pushes us away,
We have time.
we have plenty of time to go walk back,
Yeah.
right? Now, the wind is getting a little strong. Let's call it.
Call it. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We're
Yeah.
good. We're
So-
very good.
Let's go downstairs.
Yep.
Sorry. So we'll grab our spring line first,
Okay.
right, to keep the boat from running away.
Spring line first, right, to keep the boat from running away.
Yep.
And then just don't heave on it, just put it there. Now the boat won't go anywhere. Now we can use our other lines.
I'll grab this one.
Yeah. So you always want to get into a habit of securing the vessel to the dock,
Yeah.
not to you.
Oh, I can't even reach it.
It's okay, I'll pull it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you try and pull the vessel to you, or hold the vessel to you, it's heavier than you. It will blow you away. I had a 30-foot pontoon boat. I had just taken it off the cleat. The wind picked up and started blowing it, and it pulled me to the edge of the... I thought I was going in. I've never been afraid boating, except for that moment. I was like, shit, there goes my phone.
Dang.
It was crazy, dude.
I think I have something started. Okay. Okay. I guess we can bring this forward a bit more.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm pulling the spring line forward. So that way it keeps the boat from drifting back. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to. So this is gonna end up being a little more this way, so I would just try to.
Let's round and then we do.
Nope. So under one, under the next, then we cross. Now you do that.
I'm still gonna get this down. I have to put it down.
Did you get it with that one?
I don't think so.
I don't.
No. So that was good. And then you cross it. No, cross it. There you go. And then now you finish it. There you go. Okay. This is everything is good except these two need to trade places.
Yes.
Everything is good except
There we go. Now it looks good. I'll clean those up. I'll clean those up.
I'm gonna ask for a little bit of slack on that side as I pull the bow over this way.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
More.
Hold on. There you go. That should be good right there.
Perfect.
This is the crustiest salt there's. Oh, you know what? I bet you this is paint.
Somebody painted it?
Yeah, I think somebody got paint on this. That's the only reason why this would be like this.
And washed off with some solvent? I guess not.
Potentially, I don't think that's recommended practice with salt.
But luckily it's far enough down and it's not
Yeah, it's closer to the bitter end. It's fine. So.
Well, that was fun. Man, the wind's now just really picking up.
Yeah, it did.
I think it's picking up to like 5 knots. I think that's what they said it would do.
Cool.
Okay. I'll turn off the motors.
Hello, hello.
Make sure the throttles are down. Everything's in neutral.
Excellent.
Wow. That was, apart from a few hairy turns in here.
Couple hairy turns.
Dang.
A little bump. Yeah.
That was exciting as hell.
Yeah.